I'd like to start off this course by telling you why I like WordPress. Now, WordPress was first released back in 2003, and I, at the time, had a lot of websites that were built with HTML. Over the years, I've managed to move all of them over to WordPress, and now I use WordPress exclusively on all my websites, and I've been using WordPress for close to 10 years. So I think I've got a good idea of why WordPress is such a great tool for web developers and people who just want to build a website. If I show you this website, this was one that was created back in probably 2004, 2005 or something. And it was created using the tool that I used to create all of my websites with, and that's Dreamweaver. And this is a copy of Dreamweaver. You can still buy it on Amazon. It's a few $100s, but with this course you're not going to need to, because you'll find a much easier way to create websites. Now, this page here, if we go over to the website and have a look at the home page, this page here shows the content of the page. This one's the home page about Van Gogh, and you've got a title and you've got a little subheadline and contents of the article itself. You've got a photo over here of the man, and then at the top you've got the same logo. Down the side you've got the same menu bar, and on the bottom you've got the same footer as every other page on the website. So if we have a look at one of these other web pages, you can see the web page stays the same. The only thing that changes is the content in the middle. So look at another one. Again, you see the web page stays the same at the top, right sidebar and bottom, but the content changes in the web page itself. So all in all, it's a very simple website. The problem is, if we go back to Dreamweaver and have a look, that website is created with HTML code, and if we show the HTML code, this is it. Now, Dreamweaver took out a lot of the requirements to learn HTML, because it's what's called a what you see is what you get editor, where basically you can design it using tools, and then Dreamweaver itself creates the HTML code for that, and then you would upload that page to the website, to your server. If you look down here, you can see all the pages on this site, and they've all got .html extensions. For every web page I had to create a separate HTML file. And to create a new document, what would we have to do? Well, we would take an existing one, we would take out the title, add in a new title for the new article, take out the body of the content, and add in the new content. Okay, new content here, add in a new picture, and then we would file, save as, and we would choose a new name for our web page. So I'm not going to save it here, but let's just say I save this as new title.html. I would then have to upload this web page, the new web page, to my server, and in order for the search engines like Google to be able to find the web page, and more importantly the visitors who arrive at this website to find the web page, I'd have to put a link maybe in the sidebar. Now, this same sidebar is on all the pages of the site, and if I hadn't been clever when creating this site, I would have to update all of the pages on this site, adding that new link to all of those pages. As it happens, I used a little trick called server-side includes, which meant I then only had to update a single file, but that's beyond the scope of this course. However, I would still have to add a link to the sitemap and upload the new sitemap. It was a lot of effort, it was a lot of work, and you really had to pay attention to the whole web page. You couldn't just concentrate on the content, and that is where WordPress comes in. WordPress allows you to forget all of this template stuff, layout stuff, get it set up to begin with, and then all you have to do is concentrate on creating great content and uploading it to your WordPress site. So that's the main reason why I like WordPress, because it does everything for you once it's set up. All you do is add the content. WordPress will add links to that content. It will update the sitemap. It will notify Google that you've updated your sitemap, so Google can come and find the new pages. It'll automatically add in the sidebars, the headers, the footers, and everything else that you want that you've predefined when you set WordPress up. So you concentrate 100% on the thing that's really important for your visitors, and that's the content. And if you want to make changes to the sidebar, you can change it once and it will be updated on every page of your site. Or alternatively, you could use plugins and say, I only want this little bit of the sidebar, or I only want this banner on certain pages of my site, and you can do all of that within WordPress. WordPress has a lot of great functions built into it, a lot of great features. If you don't find a feature that you want, then there's things called plugins, and we will look very briefly at plugins in this course as well. One thing that can cause a lot of confusion when it comes to WordPress is the fact that there are two different types of WordPress, and these are accessed on two different websites. You can see this one here, this is wordpress.org, and then we've also got wordpress.com, and these are different services. The one on wordpress.org is a WordPress that you can download and you can install on a web host. You can use your own domain, build your website, and you own the website 100%. You can do what you want with it, you can put what you want on it, including adverts and anything else. This is a WordPress that you own. WordPress.com allows you to create a WordPress site for free, and this site is hosted on WordPress.com servers. As a result, you don't really own the website, and if WordPress.com want to close you down, they can. We will have a look at setting up a WordPress.com free website in this course. However, the main function of this course is to show you how to install this WordPress, the wordpress.org, and there you install it on your own server, your own web hosting that you've set up using your own domain, and that website is yours 100%. So that's what this course is going to concentrate on. In the next tutorial, we'll have a look at the course objectives, so you'll see exactly what you're going to be learning and what you should get out of this course.